This is calendar for all seasons. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Prospects Esports Zone, and we are here for round number 2 of the F1 division that we manage on a Tuesday. This is Tier 1. We do have Tier 2 tomorrow at 10 PM and then Tier 3 on Thursday at the same time as 10 PM. But we're doing this one 30 minutes early so we don't have any Steam interruptions towards the end of the session or midway session. So hopefully everything goes well and hopefully everybody is welcoming. And hopefully we can get under some good racing here in Baku. One of these very interesting circuits that everybody will end up crashing at one point in their time. So let's make sure that everybody does make it around the track, and let's see who doesn't, shall we? I am looking forward to today. I have data. Track data. And I'll quickly screenshot this, send this to OG. Gotcha. Alright, that's that data sent to OG. And he can get to cracking on after the race. So we are into qualifying for the Baku Street Circuit. Street Circuit. What am I saying? And Mini is the first one out on track. So data time, chat. Very fun thing. So the data that I've got on screen, I've got a track map with no corners because why not? Simulate pit stop with no 22 seconds. Rival pit stop sim. Scale. I can up the scale of it. Let's just keep it at like 30 for now. Do we get corners? Tire. Okay. Track description? Nope. Vehicle speed. Ooh. That's the only thing I'm going to dislike about using this app is I need to click off just to go and see any data. Which is annoying, but hey-oh. And I'm going to remove some of these drivers so I don't see them on map. Because I've got like Norris, Bortoletto, all the AI cars showing on screen, but obviously we only have 14 in today, so there is not exactly a point in showing that for the track map. But anyways, let's go on board with Mini as he now comes around the final couple corners here in Baku to start his first flying lap of today's session. So down towards turn number 1 we go with the DRS open in towards turn number 2 now. All the way at the end of this little straight. Just braking at the 75 metre mark in through the corner. Don't ride the curb on too much on the exit. Over the white line just a bit just to get that better exit traction. Down towards turn number 3 we do have another DRS zone here as we do see that wing open of the Alpines. In towards turn 3 now. Keep it close to the walls. Try not hit them on his lap time. In towards turn 4. Right the curb a little bit. Get good exit. And then down towards turn number 5 is the little bit of a complex sector 2 we have here is turn 5 and 6, a nice little chicane all the way down towards turn number 7. A heavy braking zone and a nice little ride over the curb on the inside as we now go in towards the castle section at turns 8, 9, 10, 11 and then eventually turn 12 which takes us to the left and then back up the hill. And then we go all the way round the triple left of 13s at 14 and then it turns at number 15 as then we go in towards sector 3. This is where all the straight line matters the most as we go down towards turn 16 and then in towards 17 momentarily as we go on the exit 16, right the curb, round turn 17 and all the way down towards turns 18 and turn 19. As we need all the battery, all the deployment we need on this straight as we go down past turn 20 onto the start finish straight now, passing the speed trap, activating that DRS just behind us and then all the way to the finish line with Mini and it's going to be a 1:39.835 for the Alpine driver. We didn't see many drivers out on track but we do see Halo out, and Halo's on an outlap. We do have Connor up next. Connor's always piqued my interest because he's been up and down the order, and I can't wait to see where Connor ends at the end of the season. That's where it matters the most. I have 2 notifications. Is that to do with... Okay, it's just microphone things. That's fine. I have a microphone muted. Anyways, Connor into the pit lane, but it's actually Walf who goes quickest. Penguin with a 39.687 goes fastest of all and takes purple 1 and 2 sectors, but Mini has the 3rd sector by about a 10th of a second, as there goes Elrian with a 39.2, and I'm assuming he will end up taking, yep, that is sectors 2 and 3, so he's slower in the 1st sector by a 10th, but then quicker in the 2nd sector by another 0.4 of a second, and then gains another 10th in that final sector. Basil now goes quickest. Kane now goes quickest. We see a lot of drivers now coming across this line, as we do see the Hash driver of Vader up next, as he comes down past turn 20 up to the line, activating that DRS of his. He's not got much battery left. It's going flickering, and across the line comes Vader, and it's going to be a 1:39.369, putting in P4. We do have the Aston Martin next of Halo, so... I thought I just seen a car go off the track there, but we'll go on board with Halo now, exiting turn 16, round 17 through 18 and 19 now. And then all the way to the final corner at turn 20 to go all the way down to the start-finish line. As we now see the DRS wide open, 50% in that battery, and he's not running it, and he's going into the pit lane instead. So Mini will be the next driver to go across the line, and he's going to go for another lap. He's only got 75%. Interesting. Only 75%. Oh, that's very close to the turn 1 wall there, just next to the pit lane. He's going now in towards turn number 2, again on board with Mini. And I don't think much is happening. I will read this before we start. Just bear with me, chat, so it doesn't show up on screen because I have overlays on. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can delete. I could definitely close you. I can definitely close you. I could probably close you as well. That should, quote quotes, improve somewhat of the stream or the data or whatever I'm collecting. Everyone's all soft, so I don't think it's needed to do that unless it's vehicle speed. Track description. Okay. Right, we'll keep it like that. Much easier. Anyways, we just seen Kane and Baz both into the pit lane there, so we'll go back on board with Vader. Is he improving his lap time? No, he is not. He's on low fuel mode. We do have V-car, but that is not to go for, but it's teammate of Connor who's on an outlap and invalidated it. How do you invalidate it, Baku? Good question. Anyways, we're on board with the Mercedes of Robin now, who is not pushing, but he does have a driver behind him who might be. Mini's a 10th up on his lap time, and he does only have 25% left. Around the final corner we go, and a little bit of slipstream from the Mercedes ahead of him. Is this going to give Mini a better lap time to go down towards the line? And it's not. It's an improved lap, but it's not a position improve for Mini. That is last and pretty much dead last in the drivers that have done laps so far. We're still waiting for 2 V-carbs, a Aston Martin, an Alpine, Haas, and a Mercedes, plus the Williams, obviously, to finish their lap times. And we do have a V-carb coming through that final sector now, as that is Gopher in through turn number 16, on towards turn 17. And then, oh, he's also in purple sector 2. This could be an interesting lap from Gopher. Kane set a 39.4 in the middle sector. That's interesting. Wonder what Gopher's done in the middle sector as we go down towards the line on board with the V-carb driver. He does have a Red Bull behind him, but I think that's going into the pit lane. And now Gopher up to the line, only P7, 1:53.169. How did he get purple sector 2 then? What? Logic? Okay. Halo's on his outlap. We do have a Williams out. That's Sam on an outlap as well. Robin's doing a lap, I think. So we're on board with Robin down towards turn numbers. Oh, 15 and into the wall goes Robin. That's got to be damaged surely for the Mercedes. We go down towards turn 16. Yes, it is. It's missing in plate for Robin. Does he back off? No, he doesn't. He's going to keep going. Very interesting from the Mercedes. He's got enough straight line to probably do this sector of the track. And he's back in the wall. Is that the other end plate gone? No, it's not. He still has the other end plate. 73% damage on his front right. Wow. Interesting stuff. Tires are 7% by the end of the lap on the rear right. And across the line we go, and it's a P2 for Robin. Even with that wing damage and clattering the wall, he could be up for pole position here in Baku. Because that was a very lap. He's went 4 tenths slower than Kane in the first sector, and then a further 10 slower in the final sector. Interesting. But he's a 10th up in the first sector. So he definitely can go up for pole position here in Baku. If he gets that lap time, perfect. Elrian and another driver still in the pit lane. That's Beasts. Oofed. Not listening to the notification, I see. Interesting. Let's go on board with the V-carb of Gopher. He's 8.5 seconds up. He's got a little bit of damage to his left side, and it is a lot of damage, actually. He's missing an end plate. As we're on board with Gopher, he's at 10% in the rears. How the hell does he have such high tyre wear? Interesting. He's back into the pit lane. So, Gopher screwed his lap up by wing damage. The Mercedes Robin screwed his lap time with damage. Has anybody else got damage out on track? Let's go on board with one of the Red Bulls. That is going to be Baz out there right now. And Baz doesn't have damage on his car yet, but he's about to start his first lap. We'll go on board with Halo now, who's just about to finish his lap. He doesn't have damage on the front line. And across the line he goes. P6, 39.527 for the Aston Martin driver. We got the Williams of Sam up next. Sam's going to cross the line. No damage on his front wing either. And yeah, crosses the line. P9 for Sam. 42.3 for the ex-Red Bull driver / my teammate. Whoops. Kane's just started his second run here in Baku. We do have Robin going into the pit lane, but we do also have a Williams. Is that Forrest? It is Forrest. As he crosses the line, goes ahead of Halo for P6, 139.444 for the Williams driver. And we do have Beasts up next. Let's go on board with Beasts. He looks slow. He's full throttle. Must be just the Haas. The Haas is slow. But we're anyways on board with Beasts up to the line. 37, 38, 39. It's going to be a fourth. It's going to be a 39.989, almost a 40. And he's just managed to get into the 39s there. So lucky for Beasts, he's bet Sam's lap, but Sam's on an improved run, 4 tenths up through the middle sector. This could be interesting. Let's see what his sector split in towards sector 3 is. He's done a 34.861 in the first sector, which is on par with about top 5. A 40.5 in the middle sector. That is not good whatsoever. He's not improving much. He's got a lot of yeah, I don't think he's got a high wing setup. He might, but it may be also, oh, I don't know. It's very difficult to tell. He's into the pit lane anyways. We now have Kane coming up to the line. Let's see what the McLaren can do. He's went 2 tenths quicker on that lap and has set a new personal best and fastest lap of the qualifying session. We do have the Alpine of Rapid Mini out on his out lap, ready to do another lap here in Baku, heading down towards turn 1. We have the Williams of Forest, 4 seconds down in his lap time, so he's not improving anytime soon. Beast is out there, 1.7 down. The V-carb of Gopher out lap. What about the other V-carb? Connor. Ooh, Connor might be on a lap here. On board with Connor, he's set a 37.8 in the first sector. It's not a personal best, I think. It is a quick. It's a pretty quick first sector though. Some drivers are setting 39, some drivers are setting 34s, so he's roughly in the middle of it. So it's a mediocre lap at best, but he's done a 45.1. That's on par with what Sam did. So he's definitely backed out of his lap here. And I don't think he's going to continue. He doesn't have damage, and he's got fresh tyres, so I wonder what's going on here. He's not in an out lap. That's bizarre. Unless he's not got data showing. Yeah, he's into the pit lane as well. What about Baz? Baz, is he on a lap? Baz, not on a lap. Okay. Yellows. Actually, Baz on, yeah. 38-1. Ooh, I know. Welcome to Tier 1, Halo. Welcome to Tier 1. Where some of the drivers will be a second quicker than you, even if you qualify P8. To be fair, Halo, if you had like a full grid of drivers on this, you'd probably still get like 12th or 13th, maybe. Depending on track, I guess, but... Yeah, there's a lot of quick drivers out there. Oh, Bands is in the session. I didn't realize Bands was joining us today. How does one get a 38-1? Someone that should be doing some sort of esport. Or yes, esporting. But yes, he's only 4 times quicker than Baz. Baz is not that quick. Baz isn't that quick. Baz is on my pace sometimes, so... Oh, that's a massive snap for Robin in that corner. Oof. Brakes are a little hot. Get this guy in PSG. Yeah, I know. Top 5, like, Mini's time's actually somewhat decent for, like, maybe, like, midfield. But anything above that's just esports. Maybe Baz and Kane, but if Robin and Connor improve their final runs, then... Interesting quality. Connor getting out of the way of a few drivers that are very close to the Mercedes, to McLaren there, who has a V car behind him. Oh, Gopher. And there's a Alpine at turn 2. Bands. So we're on board with Bands, but because he doesn't have any data showing, I can't see what's going on with the car. Well, technically I can. His rear tyres, for example, 75 degrees, but his front turn is 68. Gotta get warm in that front tyre and then he's fun. Am I cracking my mix? Anyways, let's see who's on the lap thing. Mini's on the lap. Across the line, Mini. 20 seconds down, so he might go for one final run. We have a VF car, that's going to be Vader. Williams. Forrest. Then Sam. Okay. Sam's on a lot of Gopher. Or, yeah, Gopher. Yeah, Gopher. So, Gopher hasn't set a proper good lap here. Let's see what I can. 39, 40. Wow. Wow. Gopher. Whoop. Massive lock up into turn 1 there. Kane starting his next run without a few other cars coming across the line. I know Mini was in that pack. No, that's not Mini. Bands? Bands is out there. No damage on Bands' car because I can't see it. Did they use equal? Yeah, they use equal performance now. And we're on board with Halo now, but I think Mini's just about to come to the line. Yes, he is. Let's go on board with Mini. Oh, Mini. So Mini enters the pit lane. We're going forward with Robin now. What can Robin do? Far left as well. Into the pit lane. Vader. Would that be classed as crossing the white line? Very interesting stuff like that. We're on board with Halo now, heading down towards the line. What's he going to get? He does a Red Bull. Halo P8. What about Ellery and P3 for the Red Bull driver? So it's a Red Bull 2-3 at the moment. Can Baz take pole position away from Kane? Can Kane continue his gap and pole position record? Yes, he can. 38 flat. What does Connor do? Connor 38.5. Basil? He's 3 tenths. Yeah, he's not making it. So is a Red Bull 3-4 or a Red Bull 2-3-4 if you want it. Very Yeah. With it. So, on to the qualifying results. Kane with the fastest lap takes pole position for the main event, and Connor will line up alongside him. Moving on to the rest grid, we have Basil, Ilrian, Robin, Vader, Mini, Halo, and Forrest, plus Beasts making it into the top 10. Gopher in P11, Samuel Drake in P12, and Bands down in 13th with a 44.7. Interesting. Why does it say 100% race? What's going on there? This data is going to help so much if I can get back into the lobby for engineering. What time we're reading up at? .59, and somebody's prematurely readied up. Interesting. Penguin, maybe? Someone new, I'd probably say, but that's fair. There was no warning that there would be a pause post-quali, but yeah. Wasn't me? Alright, fair enough. Someone being naughty. It still says 100% race, which is funny as hell. Let's do none for now and keep it like that. Right. So as the drivers now line up on the grid. Jeez. Everyone's so separated, that's crazy. So we now go to 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's now 5 lights in Baku. Here we go for round number 2. It's the lights out and away we go. It's an excellent start for Kane, but it's an even better one for Basil as he goes round the outside of turn 1 on Connor. Great overtake for Baz to take second place. Heading down towards turn number 2. We have a little battle between the Alpine, and there's a Red Bull in the wall. Is that Connor? No, it wasn't. It was Vader in the wall. It was a Haas. Oh, I thought it was Red Bull. Whoops. Anyways, that battle between Mini and Forrest. Mini getting overtaken by Forrest on the opening lap so far, I believe. If I double check the changes. Yep, he's 3 positions up. That's crazy. Robin up the inside on Ellerian in towards turn number 4. But we go up towards turn number 5 now. And there won't be any moves in towards sector 2. We go. Everyone taking a nice, sweet time trying to navigate this tricky circuit. As we now go in towards the castle section. Well, we see a 2-wide moment like we did in CS. Let's see it. Come on, let's see it. No, no side-by-sides? Oh. You never know, it'd be interesting. It would be interesting. We've got to do this 26 times, so there's always a 26 chance. Well, 1 in 26 chance that people do try and overtake through the castle section. As we now go back down the hill, there's a massive snap from Millery, and he nicks. Oh, he's very loose through that corner, as now he gets overtaken by Robin for P4. Orion dropping places quickly. Does he have damage? No, he doesn't. Robin catching Connor now. He's trying. There's going to be a move down toward turn 1. I don't think so. Basil's too far back. Connor's too far back. Robin's too far back. Illyrian's too far back. But Forrest. Yeah, he doesn't have a battery. He doesn't have a battery to do an overtake. He might try it though. Nah, he thinks better of it, stays behind the Rebel driver of Illyrian as we go in towards turn 1. Bans on the inside of Gopher, who seems to be struggling. And there goes Gopher for the switchback move. Down and towards turn 1. And side by side in towards turn 2. That is Gopher on the inside of Bans. Side by side action between the two of them. And it's Gopher on top. What a move, to be fair, Gopher. That was good defending, mate. And here comes Bans for round 2. Doesn't he go for it? No, he doesn't. He falls down the order and stays behind Gopher. 3.2 behind Sam, who's now going for a move on Halo. Ooh. Oh, Halo's got damage. Halo has 26%, and he's missing his right end plate, and he's got damage. Very interesting. Very early on for Halo as well. That's going to be unfortunate to deal with for the rest of the Grand Prix. But if he does get it changed for his pit stop, he will lose a position or 2. Maybe to Sam and Gopher, and maybe even Bans, so he might come out behind the pack at the moment. So hopefully he stays out and gets a little bit of a gap between the drivers behind him. And hopefully he can try and stick with the drivers ahead of him as well. As he's now out at DRS, heading in towards turn 15. It's very unfortunate because the DRS zone is on just before turn 20. So keep an eye out for Halo, see if he gets that. He's 1 second behind Beast right now. 1.2. He's not going to get the DRS, but Sam will. We go aboard with the top 4, and let's see if there's any moves on the McLaren of Kane. Can Baz get through for the lead Grand Prix? Yes, he can. He goes to the left side of the track, and through goes Basil to lead the Baku Grand Prix. Into turn 1 he goes, and it's the Rebel on top. The V-Carb sits patiently in 3rd with Robin. Oh, Robin's ghosted. Interesting. Robin's gets 6% damage on his front right end plate. And there's a safety car. That is actually Vader in the wall. He's binned it, and he's... Oh, that's going to be wing damage. That is going to be... It's not wing damage. Ooh, lucky him. Oh, no, he's not sharing data, so I can't see if it is wing damage or not. Yay. Oh, he's missing his wing completely. See, that's the unfortunate thing with people not sharing their telemetry, is because I can't tell who's got damage or what type of damage it is, because Vader might have rear wing damage, which could cause him to retire, and he's retired. Maybe rear wing damage. Maybe rear wing damage. So we go on board with our new race leader of Basil, who now leads the safety car restart in a few laps time. But yeah, 3 laps in and we already have safety car. Great. We love Baku. We love Baku. Ooh, okay. So the safety car has a timer, a 108-second timer. Why? Wait, 193. What? Is that how long it's known? Because it stops at 1095. What? 111, 4, 113, 113, 113, 118, 119. That's bizarre. 124. We got a few drivers coming into the pit lane. Basil from the leash, Reed into the pits very early. Can he make this double stop work? Very, very slow for Illyrian, though. That's not going to be helpful for the Red Bull team. I would say Baz kind of needs his teammate on this, I would say, but okay. And everyone gets into the pit lane. Did Halo get his damage repaired? I think he has. Yes, he has. He's got his damage repaired, and he's back out onto the track. And he's not... Oh, I was going to say he's not lost a place to Dan's, but he just has... Oof. The Gophers in the top 10. Go on, Gopher. So the top two staying out is Kane and Mini for track position, and he's already on the hard compound, and Kane out on hard as well. Very interesting track. Very interesting. Right. Make this make sense. So the track length is 6,003 meters, 3.7 miles, with 52 laps. But I've got live race timetable, and it only says 40:26. So, logic. Logic. Basil and Medium. Mini and none. Kane and none. And Baz and none. No, Baz is and Medium. Interesting. So currently the fastest lap is a 1:42.5, but from qualifying the fastest lap is a 38.0. So we're approximately 4 seconds slower. Interesting. See, data is very interesting. I've also just clocked that apparently Vader was setting a 41.5 middle sector. How? How? Like, bro was actually on it to almost take the fastest lap. Crazy. Yeah, 111.44, 111.43, 111.42. What the hell's going on with that? I don't understand that. Is that like this? Is that like does that determine how long left in the safety car there is, or is that just like a count? Oh, you know what? No, that must be it on how long the safety car can stay out for, without coming in, depending on if everyone's caught up or not. That must be it. A 111.18 now. Does it go down to 110, or will it stay at 111? 10 seconds. Got to change my tire pressure, so yeah, well done. I've seen you got like very slight damage, below 10% damage on your front right, so. I did. It did go to 110. 10 minutes. No, that can't be. Safety car makes no sense. Safety car makes no sense on the data, man. I think this restart's going to be very interesting. Got Mini on old hards, Baz on partial fresh hards, but yeah, that box early was very interesting, to be fair. Yes, granted, the hards might make it to the end of the Grand Prix. Might make it to the end of the Grand Prix. But Only time will tell, and as the safety car will now come into the pit lane. We're now almost ready to go racing. Mini right up behind Kane again. Seeing this, we've seen this last week in Vegas with the incidents. The F1 nerd decided to stay so close to Wills that it caused a massive crash at Vegas for CS1. So that's something we might want to keep an eye out for, is people staying too close to the driver behind, or like if you look at Baz, for example, he's keeping a nice beautiful distance, getting ready for the cars to go, and very shortly, there he goes, Kane underway once again. The green flags will start waving as soon as he crosses the white line, and it's going to be an early overtake for, that is going to be Robin on the outside in turn 1. Can he make a move? Oh, it's going to be close. He almost into the wall there for Robin. And it's still side by side between Robin and Baz in towards turn 2, but Robin has to go for a switchback. Oh my god, it's amazing! What a move from Robin! Oh my god! Oh my god! What a move, Robin! Pat yourself on the back, mate. What a move! 2 in 1 straight. Beautiful move. Mini getting compromised there on the exit at turn 4. As we now go through turn 3, sorry, as we go through turns 4 now. There's a little bit of battling going on in the midfield here. I'm trying to keep an eye on it as best as I can. Elrain making the move on Rapid Mini, who's now got tagged from behind by Forrest. Forrest is round, and he's now sitting to the back of the grid, and he's now not going to be very close towards the end of the Grand Prix, I don't think, because if there was another safety car, hope to God for him, he stays in. But that was a very unfortunate move that he's done on Mini. Slightly spun the Alpine, but Mini's managed to keep it under control, and back away he goes. He's now 1.7 behind Elrian, who only overtook him on that corner. He got taken out on almost by Forrest. So we'll see how Mini can try and catch up there. Sam just behind him, Gopher following in pursuit, getting ready to just snatch up positions as he's been doing this whole Grand Prix. Sam 5 places up, Gopher only 3, Mini up 1, Robin up 3, and Bands up 4. As we now go on board with the midfield fight here for P3. We have Connor on the back of Baz, followed by Elrian in P5. The DRS will open wide for Connor, who's not enabled it. Oh yeah, safety car, right, yeah, forgot. No DRS under safety car conditions, especially after the first lap. Unless it's a VSC, you get it basically instantly. But yeah, we will get DRS here though. Can Connor make a move in towards turn 3? Let's stay on board with the V-car driver heading down towards turn 3 on the back of the Rebel of Basel. As the gap closes, and it's no guarantee. Nope, no move. Great. It's pretty much single file from the rest of the grid on. I'm still flabbergasted how Robin's managed to make that 3 overtakes to get to P2. That's insane. Like, yeah, he's on the mediums, he's not going to be on them for long, and everybody else I think is on. Ooh, is that damage for Robin? Yeah, 60% right on the right side of the input. He's missing his input 100%. Yeah, he is. Robin with damage is catching Kane. Ooh, interesting. Data. Also, I've just clocked. Kane has less fuel than Robin. Oh wow, Basil with 44 kilograms. What is going on there? 39.3 for Kane. Very interesting. I like looking at this data thing. Thank you, OG. I'm very well distracted now. I'm very well distracted. Anyways, we're on board with the V-Carb of Gopher on the back of Rapid Mini, heading down towards turn 1. And he's going to get this move very early on. He's going to get it done before the line. And Samuel sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 42.5 for Sam. And it's only barely faster than Halo, and it's only barely faster than Elrian. Only faster than Connor. Oh, he's actually not a bad lap time. Basil almost can take it if you gain 400s on him, but yeah, very interesting stuff here in Baku, I would have to say. As now Gopher lines up for Bands. Actually, Bands has now been overtaken by Rapid Mini. So there's been a swap of positions between the two Alpine drivers. Gopher now needs to do what he did last week and try and overtake the two of them. He needs to get this done. He does have Halo right behind him, followed by Beasts and Forest. So it's going to be interesting. Oh, that's very close to the back of Beast there for Forrest, but he keeps it. Very cautious as well on the brakes as well. He doesn't want to take another driver out. Very well driven. So far, no overtakes, and the only battles that are going on track is the top 5 and from 7th downwards to 7 downwards to basically Forest. Except for Beast being 1.5 behind, but hey. Oh wow, Beast with heavy damage by the way. 60% left, 66% right on the front wing. Wow. What about Forest? Forest has 0. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, I have to say, it is looking like Beast does that. It doesn't have a wing. Oh, wow. Forrest got a wing there. He was winging up in the gap there, and he just managed to keep it intact. But there's a move going on up ahead. Halo on Gopher. Gopher now struggling after a lap behind the Mini. And he's on a fresh hard set as well, so that's going to be interesting for Gopher. Hopefully he can get further up the order as Beast's now into the pit and getting that wing change. He's only on 16%. What about Kane? 33 on the rear right, 26 on the rear left. Robin, 29 on the rear right, and then 24 on the front left. And he's sending a move up the inside with 13% damage to the left wing, 60% damage to the right front wing. What is this man doing? He's absolutely racing these guys with damage. Crazy scenes as now King goes defensive on Robin. He knows that he can't let this Mercedes through. He slides in towards the corner. Robin goes for the switchback. Are we going to see it, chat? The 1 in 26 move. Ah, it would have been amazing to see Robin. Should have kept it held. Should have kept it clean, but the wing damage, I'd respect it back off. But yeah, this is good data. I cannot lie. It's now coming to my attention that Robin's going to have worse tire wear than Kane in a few seconds. So maybe the tyres choice for Robin's not going so well. We do have a few moves further down the order. That's Connor on Sam. Now Ellering just following behind this. He's going to have DRS on the 2 of them ahead, but then Sam's going to have DRS on Connor. Connor might get the DRS on Baz if he keeps it clean. Can he keep it clean? 0.8, and yeah, he's got it. So that's DRS within. There'll be a move there, but there might be a move further down the order. Bands on, or Mini-Bat on Bands rather. As Bands looks to like he's going in the pit lane, but then doesn't. Interesting. Oh, there's yellow flags at turn 1. Oh, it's Basil! No, Basil! He's got 6% damage on the right, but it's still manageable hopefully, so he'll still be able to drive with it. Mini has no damage, Bands has no damage, Gopher has no damage. This car doesn't tell me if he's got damage. Halo's got 33 on the right side. Ellerain's got 0 as well as... Okay. I'm keeping an eye on Robin's damage as well, because 13 and 60%, that's high damage on the wings. Not as much as we've seen, but it is high damage. So we'll need to keep an eye on Robin, see if he tries anything stupid. We can put the blame on his damage that he's got. I love this data stuff, man. This is so engaging, man. I'm loving this. Oh, this Gopher, you need to get this stuff, man. It's so good. So lap 10 to 26, and there's not been many overtakes this lap, but hopefully we see one on Kane very shortly on the straight. As the drivers go through turn 16 down towards turn 17, unless I'm getting the completely mixed up. 15, 16, there we go. As we now go down towards turn 20, let's go on board with Robin. 0.4 behind Kane. He's within the gap that he needs to overtake. Does he have enough straight line to do it? Does he have enough battery to do it? But both of them have pretty much got flat batteries, and there goes Robin to the left side of the track. He's going to go and try and make the move, but Kane goes later on the brakes and keeps the position as Mini's into the pit lane. Very early call from Mini, by the way. Very, very early call. Does he have damage? No, he doesn't. 52 on the rears. What is that man doing to his tyres? Mini Winnie, man. Mini Winnie. He must have been struggling with the rears heavily. He's coming out behind Elrian, but that's not a bad gap to be fair. If he comes out and catches up to Elrian with the DRS, he has a chance to catch up and battle with like Baz, Sam, Connor, Rob and Kane. He has a chance to battle it for a podium. He is going full ham, full deployment, trying to catch up to Elrian just for that DRS. Hopefully he can get within that, as well as Gopher. Hopefully he can gain a few positions this race. Ban's keeping him for company. Sim Police is up. Is Sam up 8? I'd have to say it's Sam's driver of the day. No doubt about it. There's 8 positions for him, and he's battling it with the top 10, top 6. Or top 5 rather, yeah, top 5. Ooh, slide it. The tires on. 44 on the rear. Ooh, hiccups. So Sam with the 6% he's got on the right side of his wing, Connor with 0, and Robin with that high damage. 53 on the right, rear right by the way for Robin. Is Sam going into the pit lane with only 46. I don't understand boxing this early. It's just too early, I'd have to say. Far too early for anything. Let's keep an eye on where Elrain and Mini are going to come out. Comparing to Sam. Sam's onto the fresh hards. He's coming out of the pit lane now. He's going to be the last garage on the straight. Comes out of the first corner and he's well ahead of Elrain. Wow, Elrain's outlap must have stunk. 1.8 behind Sam. And I swear he was battling with the top as well. Might have been just out, but yeah, hopefully the guys at the back can catch up a little bit. Robin's damage hasn't deteriorated. He's staying away from the walls with damage. Somehow. What about Kane? Kane's still 0, but 50% on that rear right. It's getting spicy. Getting spicy. And Connor as well. Connor has 0% on everything. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah, he's not sharing data. No, he is sharing. No, he's not sharing every single bit of data. Right, okay. So he doesn't have his telemetry fully set up. Because it won't give me his tire data, unfortunately. So we're back on board with Robin. Let's see what can happen here. Nothing. Connor. He's gaining. He's deploying and gaining. Connor going to go for the move into turn 1. He goes to the left side. Is he going to send it? Oh, very late on the brakes. Almost hitting into the back of Robin. As there goes Kane's in deep into towards turn 1. Robin's going to try and make the move on the Mercedes. Oh, blended the... I can't English. Oh, and there's been contact. And now Connor's going through on Robin. Not Robin, Kane. So Kane's went deep into turn 1. And he's then been forced into the wall in turn 2. And now there's just overtake galore here for for podium position. Crazy stuff. And Connor's doing his bit. And so is Robin. And through goes Basil back up to P2. Go on, Baz. This is where we need to see you. This is where we like to see you. And it's a move done for Baz up to P2. And there goes Kane for P3. And there goes Connor down to P4. So Kane's lost 2 positions out of that. Connor's gained nothing out of that. Basil's gained a position or 2. And then Robin's gained a position. And he's sliding all over the place. 60%, 70% wear on the rear right. Robin needs to box now. Or else one more lap. He's got 8% on the right side now. He's not got a right wing. He does not have a right wing. Look at it. It's gone. 80%. Does it increase because he tapped the wall? No, it doesn't. Okay. It's getting spicy. What about Baz? Baz 6% on the right side, but I think it's clear. Yeah, yes. Baz could win this. Basil could win this race. Ooh, spicy. If I was Robin, I'd box this lap, try to get the undercut on the guys. Does he? No, he doesn't. Does Kane? Kane. Nope, 3 wide. Oh, spicy racing. But Basil's up to P1. Kane sits into P2, and Robin down to P3. with the wing damage he's got, that's going to be a struggle to keep. That's going to be a real struggle to keep on to. Is Gopher into the pit lane. He's going to go onto a fresh set of tyres. Right, Robin is now within puncture territory. He's on 75% wear on that rear right. He must be sliding like mad on corner exit, surely. He's having the autocorrect it ever so slightly. And there goes Kane sliding through on Basil, but Basil then takes the under-over and back through on Kane. This battle's actually pretty sexy, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty mint. Pretty good battle. Pretty good battle. So we're on board with Kane. Still nothing going on. The rest of the grid's not even within seconds of each other at this point. Halo's close to Sam, but I think Sam just came out of the pit lane recently, so he'll be way quicker than Halo. And look at him flying already. Wow. Very interesting stuff so far. Ooh, brush with the wall there for Kane, but no damage on his car. Basil's fine. Robin, still 8%, but he's now going on to 82% on that rear right. He must box and repair his wing. Surely. Surely he boxes now. We're on board with him right now. He sees Connor coming up round the pit lane side. And yeah, Connor is going to get let through there. As now that is Robin into the pit lane. Does he hit the wall? Does he hit the wall? Oh, he does! And oh! Hefty whack into the wall for Robin. That's going to really hamper his race. Whew. He doesn't have any rear damage. He doesn't have any diffuser damage either. And he does get that wing replaced as well. So Robin down the order now. Now Vans takes 8th ahead of him. As well as Halo in the Halo's missing his wing as well. Not again. Oh, this car, turn 1. That's Hillary in. Turn 2. Ah, unfortunate, but it's a safety car. It's a safety car. So this has just helped everybody that's ahead of him. Like, say for example, Kane's on 64% on the rear right. Basil, 48. Connor, can't say. Sam, 12%. So this kind of screws Sam a little bit. If he stays out, he might be able to salvage it, but he does have 20% wing damage on the right side. What about Forrest? No data. And Mini, 16%. So yeah, some of this safety car's really screwed some drivers over. But it gives Ellery a chance to box and get that fresh wing on. Bands, no data there as well. 31 on the rear 4. Who was that? Beast. Robin's on fresh. So that's really unfortunate for Robin, because that safety car would have helped him so much try box. Stay out one more lap as well and you would have had it. Ah, Robin. For Gopher as well, he's not gained any positions at first. Gopher's get damage? Oh yes. He's missing, yeah, he's got 8% on the right side. He needs to box and get that repaired if he wants to continue. Unfortunately for Gopher, Bro only has 4% on his tyres. So, possible medium to the end? 11 laps? Yeah. 10 laps? Yeah. Yeah, there's no doubt. So, an extra lap on the safety car as well. He's 100% getting a position at the end of this Grand Prix. 100%. Maybe on Beast, maybe on Bands, but yeah, he's definitely getting position. As Sam stays out, we knew this would happen. He does have a fresh set of hard compound, so he's going to stay out and get that safety car as well as Mini. Who else has stayed out? Kane's on the fresh, so he's came out just behind these two. Basil's also on the fresh compound as well, but he's got 6% on the right side. Oh no wait, Basil hasn't boxed. He's on 23%. I thought he boxed. The game says, the app says he's on fresh mediums, but what does the game say? Does it say he's on fresh? Let's have a look. He's on 3 laps. 3 laps at 24% on medium. What? Nah, surely not, right? That's so high. So high. Why? I don't get that. But how well? But how well? Oh, someone bumped the wall. That's funny. Oh yeah, because Connor's not sharing data. Banana backed into commentary was not on my bingo card. Yeah, I agree. I agree, David. To be fair, I am quote unquote getting paid for this, so I can't complain. I can't complain. I mean, to be fair, David, like, I do TRS comms. I think that was the only league that I would do comms for if I wasn't getting quote unquote paid for it. Back to racing, boyo. I wish. I wish. I'm back. I'm racing tomorrow anyway for the same for the tier 2. So, well, and then goes Sam into the. Oh, Sam's missing a wing. He's clattering into the wall. I think it was Sam that hit in the wall. TRS is your league. Yeah, but still. That, as I was saying, like, that would be the only league that I would do comms for, is because it's my own personal league. Like, why do comms for another league if I don't get paid for it, if that makes sense? Because with my own league, I can make money. Yeah, Prospects is fun. Prospects is a good show. Good battling as well, occasionally. If it isn't like bloody me at turns 5 and turn 1 at Vegas. As one red crab said on Nickelodeon a ton of years ago, money. Yes, money. So, Mini's had an up and down race. He's when 6 positions up. That's not bad. That's fair enough. Basil's not getting any at the moment. Gopher's back into the pit lane, I think. Did he box again? I don't know. Gopher onto the 5 stop. That's crazy. So he's done 3 laps on the hards, 10 laps on the mediums, 2 laps on the hards, and then another lap on the hard. W. But yeah, like, I still don't understand how Basil has rare. Like, he was only out for like a lap or 2, and he's burned 20% of his tires. Like, I don't know. I don't know. We've got most of the drivers coming up to the back of the grid now. What I am going to do real quickly though is I am going to just go and switch this to 30 Hz because it's fucking weird. Like, it would run at 60, but it was like pretty stuttery, so I think it's mainly because my PC's that bad. So I've opted to just lower it down a little bit, see how it gets on. It's definitely 30 frames a second, but yeah. To be fair, probably doesn't help when I'm running the game like 120 FPS. Oh well. He's burning. 2.36. Yeah, so Kane is burning his fuel. Interesting. He's on 0.8 fuel. Interesting. 2.4 for Mini. Let's see about Baz. Basil currently has 4.1 plus laps. No information because Connor doesn't enable it. W. Speaking of, where's Connor? Did bro disconnect? I don't think I've got Ada. Hopefully we can get back in time. I wonder what these two dummies are doing back in the back here. Oh, safety car. We got a small way to go. So, Mini currently has a fast lap of a 42.4. That's going to get instantly taken by either Bans or Elrian, as Kane's now unfortunately disconnected. Interesting. I don't think I have him added, which is unfortunate. That's 2 disconnects. That's really strange. And funnily enough, it's for the 2... we're back racing anyway. And funnily enough, it's for the 2 Steam players that are racing. So, oh, massive crash. Massive crash, Connor. Oh, yep, so that's Steam servers are going off. Well then. I think the race will be ending. I guess this is the results. Mini wins with Baz in P2, Kane P. That makes no sense. I thought Kane was P2. Yeah, Kane was P2, Baz P3, and such and such. So I unfortunately can't do anything because the Steam servers are down. So unfortunately, we're going to have to end today's stream momentarily, very shortly because of Steam and issues and all that. Because I know they range from like 9 o'clock to like 11 o'clock, so they usually just select a random time, but it's really unfortunate to be racing on Tuesdays. I hate racing on Tuesdays because of it. And due to it, we cannot get back racing. So unfortunately, that will be the end. Yeah, as I was saying, this will be the end of the stream. So thank you all for coming in, watching while there was racing going on. We made it to lap 19 of 26, so I guess it's kind of fine. But without that, we're all... Wait, hold on. So... something not making sense. I can actively use the game. Let me try and open Steam. Steam is working. So it was a massive coincidence to the fact that the 3 people that were on Steam disconnected. This makes no sense to me. So I'm not adding up. But yeah, I actually can't do anything here because... wait, hold on, I could join the VC. Bear with chat. Let me just stick on the back screen. Discord. Come on, load up. Okay, so Discord just doesn't want to run. Very interesting. Why won't my Discord open? Is it running? Task menu. I... Game Chrome tabs. 11 Chrome... What the fudge? Oh, wait, no, because I've got the stream together thing on. It's not even taking that much up. That's bizarre. That is bizarre. Can I end task? Yeah. So we'll end the Discord task. We'll open up Discord again. Checking for updates. Cool. Any day now. Any day now. So, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for that little moment of vent. We are now back racing. Unfortunately, there was a safety car momentarily after I disconnected. So we're back in with just about, what, 4 laps left of the Grand Prix. One more lap under the safety car. Hopefully everyone gathers up behind it, and we're back racing for the last 2 or 3. And yeah, all fun and games. This is not going to be fun. I disagree, Halo. oh! What has happened? What happened to Mini? What? Bro is leading the Grand Prix and now Bro's in 4th. What happened? Huh? Okay. So we're back racing. Oh no, we're not. Never mind. Thought we're back racing for a second. So on debut, Force is about 1. Crazy. Go on, Halo. Beat him. Elrain from the back of the grid as well. That's a massive shout. Connor's back in. That's good. Hopefully he can stay in this time. Just Connor is the one disconnected. That's fine. Oh, mini stop from Meads. Ah, right. Okay. There it is. Fair it is. I need to get data. What I am going to do though is I'm going to swap some of these around, because if I grab a screenshot of it, I have it. Cool. So now I can grab data. just data. Because then we got the finishing results on the left, and then we got quality on the right. Oh, you know what? The timer must be for how long left of the session there is, because there's a 2-hour limit on the session. And once that limit's ended, then yeah. That makes sense, because it's over an hour and we've still got like over half the Grand Prix if we did a full. So yeah, that makes sense. At least everyone's going to be back up next to each other. Except for Beast, he's got some pushing to do, and he's sitting none. Interesting. Oh, quarter to 11th, which is never a good sign, but we only have a few laps here left, so hope is all good. And that safety car is going at it. I can't wait to see what happens on the race start. Do we get another absolute carnage crash? Safety car in this lap. That's a very late call from the safety car. Hopefully nobody crashes. KV9 has speed, by the way, just in case. 122 kilometers. Wish I had it in my upper hour, but couldn't. And away he goes down the straight. Good reaction from most of the grid, actually. And here comes Elrain on the side of Halo. Up the inside goes the Rebel driver. Does he force him in the wall? No, he doesn't. It's beautiful racing. And here goes Robin on Halo now, who's going up the inside. He breaks late. Goes Robin. Up the inside, actually. There goes Basil. Basil's getting pretty tasty on that side there. Brought Basil instead. He goes to the left. He does. Oh, he had a look there and he thought of it. I don't know why Mini didn't just go to meet the softs. I feel like the soft would have been a better option, mate. which is still decent, so I have no issue with that. Nobody's got any wing damage, can I? Yeah, he does 26% on the right side of his wing. Could that be an end plate missing? It is an end plate missing. A lot of damage to the right side I'm seeing, to be fair. Over the 33 on the left. He's missing his left end plate. Yeah, at least he still have some sort of downforce. That's interesting to say the least, to just keep the battery on. Like, I'm surprised this man's tier 1 full traction, probably using ABS. And this man's quick as hell. Get that man down. Get that man down in the assist. Here comes Robin. Alongside the Williams driver down towards turn 1. And then it's going to be moved on for Robin. I need to go check the braking there to see if it was full or not. If it's full braking. Ooh. Close? May? It's definitely down. We'll see if he locks up or if the brakes don't work. It's like he slightly locks up, but he goes full, so I'm assuming he's got to be on ABS. Surely. Like, you can tell Elrian's using not using ABS because he's having to go from like medium brake. We've got full brake, medium. Oh, maybe you know what? Forrest is actually maybe doing the same. To be fair, so maybe he's also running it. Oh, that's very slightly from Robin there. He's on 20% on the right side. Forrest. Dropping well down behind him now. He's just not pushing. He's just like, you know what, I'm in P2. I can hold the position for the next lap. I'm set. I'll be happy with a podium. So the two Rebels on the back of the Williams driver of Forrest. Let's see if the reserve can keep V2 behind, heading down the straight. He's out of battery already. This is too much. Oh, he's going to let them go through. I think he's going to have to. Oh, he's not going to close the door. It's going to be close between Basil and Forrest. Ooh, Basil backs off, I think, and I think there's just enough. And through goes Mini on the inside, very close, battling it. Oh, it's very sketchy. Very sketchy attempts here made in the final lap of the Grand Prix here in Baku. And look for another look, but I don't see Mini. He's got two drivers to overtake, one driver to overtake probably. Oh, that's in the wall for someone. Oh, that was a very, very harsh rush with the wall there. How is he in fuel mode 1? What? Basil's fuel mode 2. Apparently I am Mini. Why is data changed? What? Huh? Oh, and there goes Mini along the outside. Oh, Basil, what a move from Mini. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, Mini in the wall! That's going to be damage. That's 20% to the right side of his wing. Oy, oy, oy. Poor Mini winning. Can he get Forrest? Forrest is deploying, but Mini's also deploying, and I don't think Mini's going to have the straight line to keep up, but Baz behind has 17. Gopher has 33. Kane has only 20. It's all hands up to the trophy. Well, I guess they're not winning it, but, you know, they're up for a point or a position, but there goes Gopher alongside. Gopher takes 6 off of Kane. He almost takes Baz. The exact same lap time. Oh, never mind. I thought it was the exact same lap time, but 3 wide into that final bit. Wow, what a lap. What a race. Very interesting stuff. Once again, I'm going to wait until halfway through the season to do interviews, mainly because then I get to determine who's battling for the championship. And obviously then we'll get to see if there's any people surprised to get a podium or something like that. So we're going to skip everything to the mid-season and see what happens then. But yes, your race winner, Robin, takes it. As Baz cleanest driver, fair enough. Forrest technically didn't make the 8 overtakes, but okay, I'll give him to him. Anyways, on to the race results. Robin takes the race win, followed by Illyrian and Forrest on the podium. And P4 down to P10 as many Baz go for Kane, Bands, Rapid Beasts, and Halo. At the outside are Connor, Sam, and Vader. Unfortunately for Connor, he had a massive disconnecting issue. Sam crashed out, and Vader also crashed out. So it's been a very interesting race, and I have to say, yeah. Was not expecting such an interesting Baku race. Usually this track is not fun whatsoever, but we've managed to survive and we're on to the next week, which, by the way, I am just going to go and check right now. Calendar. So the season 17 calendar, we have Hungary on the 27th. Hungary next week. That's going to be an interest. Speaking of Hungary, I am starving. So without further ado, guys, thank you all for tuning into the stream, and I will see you all next week. But make sure you tune into the Tier 2 race. That is tomorrow at 10 p.m. Don't miss it. I've been Banana, I've been your commentator today, and I will see you all next week for Tier 1 at Hungary. Goodbye for now.